Welcome to Ickham Church. Here on Wednesday the 17th of February, the year is going to change. It'll change actually all over the world because that is the first day of Lent, and Lent is the 6.5 weeks period when we look forward to the suffering and death of Jesus on Good Friday and the resurrection of Jesus on Easter Day. But Lent is a very special time for all Christians. It's a time when we think really deeply about how close we are to God. And the minute we start thinking about that, we realize that, alas, however hard we try, there's all sorts of stuff that we do that's our responsibility, which, as it were, builds a wall between us and God. We think about all the times when we act very selfishly, when we're greedy, when we don't care about other people, but only really care about me and what I get. All those times when we don't really much care about other people, but only care about ourselves. All those things we put ourselves forward, times when we don't really care if we're angry or even we're a bit rough with each other. All those things, and we realize that actually, in lots of ways, we're in a terrible mess. And if we think hard about it, however hard we try, we can never get completely right. Well, the great thing is, we believe that all we have to do is to turn to God and say sorry. You know what it's like when you and your best friend have a row, have a breakup, something goes wrong, she did something awful to you, possibly you did something awful to her, who knows, or to him, who knows, and after a while, it isn't any good trying to work out whose fault it is. The key thing is to use that really, really special word and mean it. And that special word is, I'm sorry. So if you like, Lent is a time when we say sorry. Sorry to God. And God says, I love you. You're my child. You're clean. I wash you clean. But we start Lent in rather a funny way. The first day of Lent is, that's right, it's Ash Wednesday. And it's called Ash Wednesday because, well, I'm going to show you. What we do on Ash Wednesday is we get the palm crosses from last year's Palm Sunday. If you went to church on Palm Sunday, we couldn't, it was in lockdown, but normal years, you get one of these to show that, that Jesus is entering Jerusalem. We put them in our homes for a whole year, and then on Ash Wednesday, look, this is what we do. And whatever you do, don't try this at home. See what I'm doing? See what I'm doing? Just need another match there. Yep, you can see just what we do. What we do is we set fire to them. We set fire to them like that. Look at the flames, eh? And when they've all burned, got to wait for it to cool for a minute, otherwise it's too hot. But there's a special service in church, and the priest takes the ashes that we've just made and blesses them, and then with the ash makes the sign of the cross on our foreheads, just like that. Can you see? Sign of the cross on my forehead. And what it says is this. It says, God, I want you to burn away all the stuff I do wrong. I want you to burn away all the bad actions and the dangerous and the destructive thoughts that I have, all the ways in which I hurt other people, all the stuff I do that makes their lives miserable. And we say to God, as a sign that I turn to you and that I say sorry, I put this ash on my forehead. So in future years, you just watch out, and you might find out that on Ash Wednesday, you see people with the sign of the cross on their foreheads. And it's a way of saying sorry to God, and also sorry to each other. Amen.